Bloody heck! They're all outside our house right now.
Wow! Wow! Zay, look at them out there.
Are they trying to dress up as you?
Oh, is that what that is?
What?
Is that what I look like?
Do I look like
Not
that?
what you look like.
Am I that
They've
hairy?
not got any of us right.
I don't know.
I mean, I knew I was covered in hair, but...
There's a few of them that look quite a bit like Boris.
Oh, where? Point them out.
They're on the right.
That's not...
That
Where?
is a large group of Boris. Why would anyone want to dress like Boris? I mean, look, he dresses incredibly. He's got a unique sense of style.
I mean,
we
it's
all love
all
him for
right.
it. But
It's all right. Not that great.
everyone's got nipple rings. They all gone for this.
Is that what that is? Is it really going through it?
Trevor, are those two in the background dressed as you? The one standing kind of back in the distance and
Ain't nobody out there dressed like Trevor.
That couldn't possibly be me because look, I look like this.
He's wearing a blanket.
Look, they're just wearing some really cheap, ordinary jacket.
Well, look,
Like-
we can
like
at least
Trevor.
agree that those two in the front there that are eating the
Where?
table, they're dressed as Cleo. They clearly come as Cleo.
Where?
Yes, but they're holding a sign that says Boris.
So what? We've just got a crowd of people dressed as Boris outside our front door.
But they all seem to really like Boris. Are you?
Boris,
Boris,
get
come out of there.
Reese, will you call Boris, please?
Where's he at?
Boris!
Just like him to get.
Boris!
What's he doing?
Boris!
He's probably in our
How
stuff.
long should I call over the loudspeaker for, Z?
Just contact
Keep
Boris on
doing
the bloody communicator.
Oh, yes. Boris is not answering his communicator.
What?
Where the heck is Boris anyway?
How dare he not answer? We are calling him.
What if we needed Boris for, like, what we need him right now? Boris! Boris, you bloody weirdo. Where are you?
Race, are you?
Boris, where are you?
Are you having a bug?
I do not believe so, Cleo.
Well, this is ridiculous.
Bloody ridiculous.
He's probably touching all your things in your room.
Get out of my way. I'm going to go check my room. Boris! Boris, you better not be in there. Boris!
I know
He
that's
did
what he's
say
doing.
something about putting in a back door.
A back door.
All right, that looks pretty good there. That's the backside of two cats on the back door.
Why would the backside of the cats be so far away from the front side
They're
of the
long. That's terrifying.
That makes no sense. Just butts.
Or does
The
it
back
make
door.
too much sense?
It does make sense. It's quite good.
Oh, do they squirt water?
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay.
Now, let's see. Does this remote work? The door's closing up very nicely. And there's a secret little door that only me and Cleo know about, of course. And wait, who are all you people? What is it?
Oh my god, no.
Hello and welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Backwater Bastards in space. Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
We're back. We're here.
We're here.
Holy.
We're ready to do some backwatering.
Yes.
Feeling a bit stressed.
You can't introduce us like that with that kind of cold open, and now we've got to just go and act
Now we've
normal?
just got to act normal. Well,
No.
acting as normal as can be, given the
I don't even know what
given the
that is.
circumstances.
I hate it.
We have with me as ever Daniel, aka Dr. Z, the psychic jellyfish.
Well, I'm here and I'm stressed out, and I'm going to pull out some stress bubbles from the honey boy. I'm stressed. Where's my Boris?
And there's no such thing as normal with Taylor, aka Cleo, the Ursine explosives expert.
The rancid, the gamey, the malodorous. It's me. It's me.
You're joining me on the thesaurus game. I love it.
Thesaurus game.
Yeah, we have,
Yes.
but we both have a thesaurus.
I fucking love a thesaurus.
It's me, Tay, and I'm stressed because what if Boris has finally been killed as a punishment from
No,
Day?
don't say it.
Sorry, I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it out there up front.
It's a punishment.
Yeah,
Well.
some kind of punishment. I don't know.
You've had too many nice things.
We've had
I must
too many-
punish you all.
We've gone out to eat like 4 times. This is what it cost.
You can see Dan's thesaurus face going
Dan
there.
is trying so hard to look up a good word.
I had pontificate, but I'm going to change it.
That's
Oh.
not the kind of word you thesaurize.
Okay. Oh no, actually no. These are
Oh my god.
horrible. I'm going back to pontificate. Joining us as always, we have the pontificator,
The evacuated.
I can't fucking say these words. I'm too dumb.
The foul smelling. The rotten. The putrid. The turned.
Oh, thank you, Taylor. Thank you, Taylor.
The miasmic. The
Taylor, you've
noisome.
done it.
The
doing
unpleasant.
it.
The noxious. The offensive. The sickening.
Oh, there we are. Oh, it's the TM Dynamite.
You made it there in the end.
We did.
Oh, that's teamwork. That's fucking teamwork.
I googled
right there.
rancid for
I
that
love
word.
it, Taylor. You saved me from a
From a
pronunciation
foul
hell.
smelling, offensive, and stinking death.
Oh, she's still doing it. Brilliant.
I think I've used some of those, but you know what's another one? Tainted. And that's
Ugh,
the energy
that's
right
the worst
now.
of all.
I love it.
Because
So yes,
we were having a great time, and now
Best time had. I'm genuinely smiling.
this is something that happens to people who are having fun.
well, the bastards, having come back from the Night City, having learnt about the captain
Mm-hmm.
and her former origins with the Empire, her being the former ruler of Midspace prior to Zuzu, and the hold she seems to have over Channon.
Yep.
Meanwhile, having received this offer from Zuzu and Zuzu's envoy, Elektra,
Oh,
having had their exact location of residence advertised to the entire station by Dietz, turned on the TV and discovered that they are the topic of discussion in Midspace right now. And they have fans waiting up at the top of the cliff above the door to their secret headquarters. Some of them cosplaying as bastards even.
Yeah.
But none of that is all that important when one of their number has vanished.
Y'all remember that time that we thought we were having a party and we were on holiday and we drank the evil drank? That shut us up quick.
And so it is that the three of you have begun searching around the hideout,
Desperately.
looking for places where Boris might be.
Desperate.
Z immediately had gone and checked his rooms, making sure Boris isn't in there messing up the collections or touching things, as Cleo's put that fear into his head.
Well,
Trevor's checked through the train, all the carriages in there. Cleo's lifted up the things that Boris could have got himself under.
yeah.
And you've all come to the conclusion that he is most certainly not in the train station in your hideout.
Okay.
Trevor! Trevor!
What's he?
Trevor, I have looked everywhere. Every inch of my room, my collection is still perfectly intact. Thank you very much for asking in such a horrible time. Where is Boris?
Okay, well, he's not here, is he?
Well, evidently not, Trevor. It's not a time to be a smartass. Where is Boris? What are we going to do? What if the replicators decide to start malfunctioning?
Look, there's 2 ways he could have gone. He could have gone out the front, but he would have had to go past us to go through that door. Which means, and he indicates down the train tracks, deeper towards downtown Midspace, the only other passageway leading from the station. He must have gone down there.
Well, suit up, Trevor, and get ready to go on a search party.
Down there! Into that hole!
I
Not
know.
Boris!
Cleo. you
Not
must be
Boris.
terrified. No, we will
He's
go in
small!
there and
He's small and doesn't have
He's
much
probably
hair.
fine. Maybe his, you know...
I don't think he
Maybe
can
he-
see in the dark.
Okay, so he's
Can you
not
see in the
answering
dark, Trevor?
comms.
Can you
but
see in
what
the
if-
dark?
He's never
Hey,
even
you-
killed a bug.
But look, you guys know Boris. He's probably just ripped the battery out of his communicator to use for something else.
How's he gonna keep
He's
alive?
there without a communicator.
How's he gonna
Get
make him?
into your suit and get ready to go and
What
find
kind of
Boris.
robot can even make down there without a battery?
All right. Well, just give me a second.
You've got 2 seconds.
Trevor, you were supposed to be watching him.
Trevor, you're meant to be the one who keeps an eye on the Boris.
Heck. Okay, look. Let me just strap into the. All right. Oh, Cleo, can you sort of pull the bit over my shoulders there?
I must do everything here because no
right,
one can watch
right.
anybody
Hey,
anymore. And
Trevor,
I don't. Just get.
How are we supposed to
just
rely
shove-
on you when you need...
Get in there.
Oh,
Well, I don't often wear this thing. It's just for fighting, really, and I mostly fly.
I cannot believe that we are having this talk.
All right, there we go. Are you
I just
happy?
know that if Boris
No!
was here, he would already have his zip undone, his nipples displayed to the entire world.
At least one. Oh.
All right, come on.
Oh.
Don't worry, Cleo. We'll
if
we'll
he's-
find our boy.
What's he gonna eat down there?
All right. Well, who's going to cover the front? I can cover our rear.
Heck damn it, let's just go.
Just get on with
Let's
it,
go.
Trevor.
I'm
What is
going.
all the figuring
I'm
it
going.
out? Boris!
So as the three of you step down onto the train tracks
Into the hole.
and start making your way into the dark passageway out the back, lighting up the torches on your keen armor, you all very, quickly, not too far down this corridor, come across a large armored gate, a door that Boris has installed to stop unwelcome guests sneaking in the back.
Look at that. He's even built us a door.
He's built us a
He
door.
has built us a
Trevor.
door.
Trevor, have you seen this door before?
It's beautiful.
No, how did he even have time to do this whole thing?
How did he even have
He's a
time?
sneaky... Okay, well, you know what? I bet he is waiting on the other side of this door, doing some sort of party pose. He's probably been doing it for the last 20 minutes, waiting for us to find it.
Trevor, you think he's got a party pose ready for us? The reveal?
No.
I mean,
Boris.
yeah, I think that surely, Boris is going to be okay. He's going to be right on the other side of the house. The control panel over here. It's the same as our front door, I think.
Okay, everybody back up.
Get ready for our own revealing party pose. We shall greet Boris in the same style he is greeting us.
All right.
All right, let's make one.
Very funny, Boris, but we're opening the door now, so just stand back.
You can't
Okay.
fool us, Boris.
I'm
right, there we
getting
go.
into it.
The door slides up and open.
Ugh.
The three of you standing in a not entirely confident and poised pose, your torches sort of shining ahead of you. Your eyes having to adjust as the door opens up and the darkness is lit up by these torches. And standing ahead of you is nobody.
Very funny, Boris. Reveal yourself.
Boris! Boris! Oh, heck, what's this? On the ground?
Oh.
What do you mean, what's on the ground?
Trevor scurries ahead and picks up something from between the two rail lines, holding it up and turning around to face the two of you, his face quite pale, as he holds up Boris's multi-tool.
Bloody heck, is that Trevor? That's Boris's tool.
Oh no! Oh no!
I don't think he's okay. He wouldn't have left this. I don't think it.
Wait, Trevor, are you saying that Boris isn't nearby hiding, waiting to reveal his own party pose to announce this glorious door that he's built for us in secret?
Heck, right.
Did he even build this door?
It's time to stop making so much noise. Whoever took Boris can't have got far. And he pulls out a pistol, cocking it. And we hecking don't want them to hear us coming.
What?
Just gave me shivers down my spine. Holy shit, we taking orders from Trevor? Is Trevor taking control?
Oh, well, this is
What?
hotter than a jalapeno's coochie.
I mean, I know. I love that whole Trevor going from don't worry, it's gonna be fine. It's
I
just
like
Boris
it. I
to
like it, Dickie. I like it.
suddenly, I
Trevor's
love the
a
notion
man
that
in charge. Watch out.
Trevor has to
You tell me
admit that
what
he
to do.
likes Boris.
Trevor, you tell me
Tell us what to
I'll
do,
it.
Trevor.
Tell us what to do.
Tell
I'll
us what to
fucking
do. We'll do it. We'll do anything.
Trevor, can you return
We're
to us?
changing the name of the show. Backwater Bottoms.
Backwater Trevor.
Well, we're gonna find him, aren't we? Come on, look around. Let's get
We're
some
gonna
light in
find
here.
him,
See if
Trevor.
we can work out what's happened.
Trevor, do we need to speak low in sexy voices like this the whole time?
I think we do, yes.
Right.
Oh my glob. So, I got something in my throat.
That might be a little bit too low, Cleo.
Yeah, all right.
But look down here. Look,
What do you got?
there's dust everywhere except here. And Trevor shines his torch down very close, getting down to the ground, his fingers picking up dust from places and then showing you a section where you can see what looks like a trail of something being dragged along the ground.
Oh,
Tay, could you use the bare part of your body to start sniffing?
I was gonna.
Oh.
I mean, Cleo doesn't even necessarily need to go bare instincts to do that. Like, she literally
Nah,
has
I
shit
just
in her
wanted to
nose.
smell.
No, nice.
Because, I mean, this is the moment to be partially an animal. If
Yeah.
It's one of the times where being an animal
if
is...
not arguably entirely an animal.
if you want to follow a trail in the,
Are you
in the,
are you
in the
suggesting
dirty
that
dark...
Tay just goes full animal right now in like her despair?
It could be arranged. Listen, y'all better just hold on.
Hold on for what, Cleo? We've lost our Boris. We've lost our anchor. We've lost the
Yeah.
one thing that holds this group together. Because without Boris, well, the ship falls apart. You know, there's just...
Yeah.
There's no one...
Well,
There's
we're
no one
going to
to-
find him.
There's no one to
But first,
make that annoying noise in the evening.
you're gonna need to hold on. I'm going in.
Oh, Trevor, I would hold on if I were you.
Trevor sort of looks around for something to hold on to, eventually settling on, just holding on to Dr. Z.
I absorb him into the body a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, Trevor. This is for the best.
Cleo is gone. It's just a bear now. She did smell the area of dragging before the metamorphosis.
so it's Cleo ducking down, sniffing, and then just
Yeah.
reaching inside to that other part of brain, that dormant
The cut loose.
animal nature. And it comes up to the top. And Trevor and Z can clearly see in Cleo's eyes that little shift, that change from that cheeky sparkle to like a much more serious animal dullness.
Ooh.
Trevor, trembling and just like staring at Cleo, still very pale and like unsettled looking from the discovery of Boris's multi-tool, which he's clutching to his chest with one hand, the other hand still holding a pistol to the ready. As Cleo, still sniffing, but not sniffing with that lazy, delicate way a human bear might sniff, but really getting down there, nose and just rubbing in the dirt on the ground there and sniffing the scent of Boris. And she can tell that Boris's trail heads off, well, really in the only direction you can see at the moment, which you kind of knew that part. But more importantly, she has the trail.
Ooh.
Here we go.
I guess the real question is, how much does feral Cleo want to do the same things as real Cleo?
It's hard to say. I feel like she can't always just like tap into it 100%. Like it kind of...
Let's do a D100.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way to do these things.
Ba 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 da ba. Here we go.
Here we go.
61.
Nice.
So we're talking, more than not, this bear is tapped into this primal feeling of Cleo likes Boris. Cleo and Boris have been through a lot and are legitimately close friends now. And in whatever form she is, Cleo's gonna have that inside her. And so, lumbering away not at top speed, but at tracking speed, nose close to the ground, Cleo sets off into the darkness.
Bye.
I grip onto Cleo's shoulder pauldrons with one arm and grip another arm around Trevor, absorbing him slightly into my body.
As the two of you straddle across Cleo's back, she's ducked down on all fours, ready to go bare.
To go ham.
Heck! Oh, is she all right? There's Z. She's not trying to throw us off or anything?
No, Cleo's not quite Cleo at the moment, but, it's just Just, we have to trust in the process. Is there anything I can do to make this ride a bit more comfortable? I could move this bit of jelly there to make a seat for you. Yeah, there you go. I'm not trying to touch you. I'm just trying to move a little seat underneath you, Tush. There you go. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's enough. This is fine.
There you go.
Oh, heck. Oh, Duck.
What?
There's a lot of stuff here. And as Cleo sails down the train tracks, you have to duck and weave under strange growths and bits of trash that have found their way down here. Cleo's, acceptance of you riding on her back doesn't entirely cater for the fact that she can fit into bear-sized gaps and you on top have just got to duck and find your way through. But roaring down the corridor, Cleo seems to have the scent covered. And finally you get to a T-junction where the trains can all turn around and switch locations. And Cleo sort of skids to a halt, going a little bit past the junction before scrambling around, turning and going down the right, and then taking back off down there.
Oh, bloody heck, hold on, Trevor.
Oh, heck. Oh, well, she seems confident at least. I guess she's got the trail. I can't see anything.
We all know what Cleo can be like when Cleo has found something that Cleo wants.
It's true.
We just have to believe in the process here, Trevor. We're on for the ride, and that's it.
All right. Heck. Oh. And as Cleo continues to lumber bear mode after the trail of Boris, hurtling down this corridor, skidding around another corner, crashing into the wall, almost unhorsing Trevor and Z, but you manage to hold on as she just follows animalistically this trail, the scent, until finally you see a light up ahead. And it seems the semi-natural light of the biome, the light from up above perhaps. And Cleo rushes past it, stops, rushes back. A light is just gleaming down from above. And as you finally get your bearings there in the dark, as Cleo's struggling and clawing at a wall, you see there is a ladder that heads up through the darkness towards a single spot of light high up above. And there are shadows moving up there.
Oh my god. Okay.
And over the quiet, feral bear growls, you can even hear hushed voices in a panic.
Trevor, let's dismount here. Yep, just no, you don't need to hold on.
Sorry, Cleo. I didn't. Okay.
It's alright. Okay, let's just step back a little bit, give some room.
All right, maybe just a little bit more.
I'm gonna reach out an arm and touch Cleo's shoulder, and through that you'll see the jelly fish that is Z's body swim across into the arm, and then place one hand on Cleo's shoulder along with the jelly boy, or the honey boy, and I'm going to reach out to Cleo and try to say, Cleo, there's you're on it, you're doing it, you're finding Boris, but you're currently in front of a ladder, so I don't know what you need to do, but there's a ladder there.
From Cleo's perspective, she is in the back seat. She's sort of pulled back a little bit, almost like an out-of-body experience, watching her bare body perform these actions purely on instinct. The Ursine body that she inhabits doesn't really have memories left, so to speak, just its instincts and its primal senses. But Cleo herself does have all these memories and controls, and can, through this weird back of the brain lens, see the ladder that her body is clawing at, and is even able prod that body, puppeteer it even in the appropriate direction.
Character development, y'all.
Given that little bit of clarity from Z, with Z wake her up to the reality around her, and because I guess it is a little bit like a waking dream. So Z has reached out that tendril, touched Cleo's mind, reached down and found Cleo deep down in that brain, still there, still vaguely conscious of what's happening.
Cleo.
Zay!
Cleo, you're bloody doing it. You seem to be on the right track. We're going to find Boris. You're going to find Boris.
Zay! Zay?
Yes, Cleo. Yes.
Zay! Somebody else is in here!
Zay? Who is Zay? Is Zay here?
Cleo.
Wait,
Cleo.
it's Zay. Hi.
Oh, I like it.
We're going. Z.
I'm trying to rein it in.
Cleo. Cleo, what the
Z.
bloody... One moment, let me just try and just do this.
I'll open up a packet of shrimp, hot shrimp crisps.
No, a packet.
No.
Zeke.
A packet. A packet has been opened.
Bloody heck, Cleo.
Hold
When did your
on.
mind get so
Just
complicated?
give him the packet. Tell him, what do you want? Are we ladder?
A packet. We want the packet. Right? We want the packet.
Zay, you're talking too loud. You're talking right into my ear.
But you're talking into my ear. Oh,
All right.
But the packet. We should get the packet.
All right, Cleo, I will leave the packet there.
The
Look,
packet.
you're doing it. You are doing it,
I'm
Cleo.
doing
You are
it for the
finding
packet.
Boris.
Ah, shut up.
I'm doing it for the
You're
packet.
almost there.
And Boris has
I just
the
needed to come in
packet.
here to tell you now, Cleo. You're in front of a ladder.
A ladder.
We need to go up, and you're in front of a
A
ladder.
ladder. We are in front of a packet.
It's a damn ladder. We're trying to get Boris, you idiot.
A packet, though. First, the packet.
Fucking, Tay, how are you doing this? This is so good. This is amazing.
I've been watching Dick for too long.
This is so good.
I love as well, like, again, it's another situation of Cleo having to be the sensible one,
Yeah.
like inside her own fucking brain
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what having ADHD is like.
A packet.
All right, Cleo.
I'm trying to listen.
No, you're doing it.
I'm doing it.
The packet.
We're going to follow you up. You'll be going up first.
Just crinkle the packet where you want
All right,
us to go.
All right, crinkle. But maybe we'll head up first then. We'll head up first, and we'll crinkle this packet up while we're doing it. All right, Cleo. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, crinkle away.
What's going on, Z? Are we gonna go up there? There's people.
So, Trevor, I'm going to need you to half absorb yourself back into my body. I'm going to climb the ladder, and you're going to crinkle this lovely crisp packet while we climb the ladder.
That hardly seems like a useful use of my skills.
Trevor, there's not much useful use of your skills, alright? Unless we're in a bloody starship. So, you're going to be on crinkle duty.
Crinkle cut, baby.
Better not bite my hands off or anything, Cleo.
Packet. To the packet.
Just go. Just follow the packet.
I love it.
Heck!
Okay, you see what we're dealing with here now, Trevor. Alright, let's go.
So in this configuration, Trevor sucked onto the back of the honey boy as Z slowly, one arm over the other, starts climbing the ladder. Trevor starts crinkling the packet. And and the feral ursine Cleo stumbles and grasps at the ladder,
Something inside to eat.
getting this sort of vague understanding that Cleo wants them to go up the ladder, and that going up the ladder is now the only way to get at the packet of crisps. Not really grasping how to climb a ladder, getting up a little bit and falling down.
No, you gotta put your leg in. Put your leg in.
The packet.
We're trying.
Trevor, just keep crinkling. It's going to be fine. Cleo's
Crinkling
still-
it, I guess.
Yes. And don't be afraid, Trevor. Okay, it's just Cleo and Cleo and Cleo.
Cleo and company.
I think I need to hand the reins of baby Cleo to you now, Tay, as well. Like,
Okay.
I'll go hands off on it because
Dick's like, I
I
don't
think
want
we've got a
any
good
of
thing
this.
going.
I don't want any of this.
Well, it's you know, like
Take
now that you're
handling.
doing the voice, it feels weird for me to control the actions. Like I think it's unnecessary.
It's messy. Have you ever seen a big animal like try to climb upstairs?
Oh, yeah.
This is like when you watch somebody try to take a cow up a ramp. Cleo is climbing the ladder. Cleo and whoever the hell this is, they're climbing the ladder together. It's not going well. Like it's like a big dog getting into a car. It looks pretty precarious. And Trevor and Dr. Z are like kind of hanging on to the back. The packet is getting kind of like waved in front, and it's not safe. It's definitely not safe. But they're making it. They're making it up this ladder.
It's for Boris.
It's for Boris. But, for some of us, it's for the packet. But it's for Boris. It's for the packet and Boris.
As Z is climbing up, he gets the closest visual, and he can see that there are humanoid figures up there climbing up the ladder, looking down, sort of panic. You don't really get to see like much about them or their faces or anything, but they're so much further up above you that as you're climbing up the ladder, they scurry up into the light. And then you see the light slowly closing above you as though some sort of manhole cover or something is being shut.
I saw that now.
You see that now.
Can I fire a telepathy?
You can fire a telepathy.
I'm going to fire a telepathy to try and hold one of them to keep the door open.
They definitely see us, right?
Yeah, they see you. Like,
That's
they're running
fair.
away from you.
That's fair.
I'm going to fire a telepathy. It's a 15.
All right, so you just want to freeze the one who's closing the manhole?
Freeze them in place and keep the door kind of open.
So you just leap into this brain. No warning, no checking. There appears to be no telepathic defenses available regardless. And you freeze them in place. The manhole cover is partially closed, but barely even started, as this grunting, straining person is trapped there, their muscles straining as they hold it. They were only planning to move it for a couple seconds, and now their body is there, holding it in midair.
What have you done without Boris? Where have you taken Boris? Where are they? What sick plans you have to do with that sweet little boy? You just can't just take him out of his home. You know that he has a home. He has a place, and we love him, and we want to look after him, and you have taken him from us. We will do so many things to your body and to everyone who you know. Every single person you know will be tortured until you give them back. Where is Boris? Where is Boris?
What is this? It's just a job, man. I just...
Talking about just a job.
It's just a job. Oh, they're leaving me behind.
Well, I'm glad they're leaving you behind. You will hold that door until I get to you, and then you will answer my questions in jelly.
Heck. Please.
Trevor, guess what?
What's he?
I just managed to catch one of them. They're up there. They're holding the door. You see that light up there? They almost tried to close the door on us. I've got one of them in paralysis right now.
Good work, Z.
And then cut back to talking to them.
I will destroy you and everyone you know if you do not tell me where Boris is.
I can tell you where they're going.
I will ask you in person soon.
Just let me go.
Yes, yeah, they're holding that door there. We'll be there soon. Good work, Cleo. Really nailing it.
All right, well, I guess I just crinkle this. When we get up there, do I hand her the packet?
Never give us the packet!
All right, just when we get all the way up, you won't be able to open it while you're trying to...
There
don't
won't
fall.
be any opening. Packet.
And so, you all slowly make your way up. As you get to the top of the ladder, you can see that lid is just shaking. This poor mercenary's body is pushed to the utter limit, frozen in paralysis, holding this thing longer than their body physically could really take. But the muscles haven't completely given up and spasmed yet. Their fingers, you can see, are bleeding a little bit just from gripping it. And the face is just frozen in a blank expression, but the eyes are full of utter horror. As Z clambers out the hole, releasing Trevor, as Cleo, a few seconds later, erupts out of the hole, snatching the packet that Trevor tosses in her general direction.
Oh, no.
Hot shrimp immediately devoured.
You've lost your control.
Packet.
You gave him the packet, didn't you?
Yeah, I guess we're not going to be...
All right. You get packet.
Heck! Oh, I thought Cleo ate disgustingly normally.
Yes, well, now you know that Cleo eats disgustingly normally.
There's more where that came from.
Wow, where have they taken Boris in? Where's the rest of you? Where's the rest of your lot? Where's Boris?
You may answer the Trevor when he speaks to you. And if you do not give Trevor the answers that he requires, then I shall make sure that this torment never ends.
We had a ship. They left me. Heck, they left me. We had a safe house in Uptown. They've taken the boy there. Trevor, still holding his pistol, points it straight at the head of the trembling human. Then tell us exactly where this safe house is.
And trust me, that would be a sweeter release now if he pulled that trigger than it would be if I kept your mind contained as it is. Tell him where Boris is.
No!
More packet!
Yes. I have the coordinates. Take the communicator on my chest. It has the location. Please just let me go. Just let me go. Trevor snatches the communicator off. This person, by the way, is a human mercenary-looking type. They're wearing some basic armor. They've got a blaster at their side, but Trevor takes this communicator and fires it up. It's like aiming, pointing the screen at the trembling, horrified, frozen mercenary. Like, this is the location? Yes, that's it! This is definitely where they're taking Boris. I promise, please just let me go. Well, Zia, it looks like we've got what we want.
Well, I'd say it's up to you then, Trevor. What do you want to do with him?
Your life is now in Trevor's hands. Whatever he decides in this next moment will dictate everything for you.
Cleo is smelling him, investigating.
Well, heck. If only Boris was here, he'd probably have some ropes or cords or something. We could tie him up and take him with us to find out whether or not anything bad has happened to Boris.
Wait a minute.
In a minute, I'm gonna need a
Piece of rope to keep this guy. In a minute, I'm gonna need a way to trap this human male before he dies.
Well, we can't leave him here because someone might find him. Just under that dumpster over there, perhaps? Why don't you hide under there for the next few hours? We'll come back and get you, maybe. Thank you.
We'll come back for you, maybe.
As finally the trembling hands let go of the manhole cover. It's heavy and metal, and it clinks down, and you can just hear as it lands so suddenly just how heavy it was. Hands shaking, unable to even close properly now. Arms just jelly. Finally they give way. As just weakly, this poor mercenary staggers underneath the dumpster and lays there, utterly still, paralyzed once more, but at least in a state of rest.
Well, bloody heck, Trevor. Better watch out for you, huh? All right, Cleo, where are we going?
Packet.
They said they flew.
Packets?
One moment.
Just
Trevor.
behind my. I got a compartment on the back upper. Yeah, under the. You gotta lift up that flap.
Yes.
There's a watch out! There's a box. Grab
one hot shrimp. I'm going to grab a chives and avocado, and I'm going to get this egg and egg. 4 egg flavor.
All right, well, see, on this device here, I've got the coordinates, and we're not going to be able to get there by foot. I don't think Cleo will be able to track them in the air anyway. We need to get to a ship.
Let's just find a street, and we'll get a taxi.
Even are we? We're Midspace somewhere.
You know what? Usually, I rely on Boris for this type of thing. He has the maps or the art.
Can we just eep out? Just eep.
Eep.
Can we just eep? You know, eep.
Eep. Packet. Eep. Eep. Oh, my packet. Eep. Yeah, eep. All right, you know.
What is she talking about?
I'm not too sure, Trevor, but
We're gonna eep.
Cleo's led us correct so far. It's just, we're trying to find Boris, Trevor.
Wrestle that packet for me one more time.
All right, I'm rustling the packet. Look, let's just get out of here and get to a taxi then. We need to get to Uptown.
All right.
I've got to know what eep means.
Just eep. It's like zoop. Like yeet, zoop, dab.
Onomatopoeia with Taylor Garcia.
That's like what I make, man. Noise words. We're going up. We're going because I'll eep all night.
And so, with some difficulty, Z and Trevor, along with the help of multiple packets, and Cleo prodding from the rear and trying to maintain some sort of control over her partially feralized brain.
It's amazing.
Work your way around from the back of the buildings that you've emerged near, and find yourselves on a small warehouse street in the outskirts of Midspace.
We got out.
And once you get yourselves to a road, it's no huge difficulty for Trevor to pull up the number for one of the local taxis, call up one of your favorite companies.
Oh, yes.
I got excited.
And eventually,
Thought it was Parter.
Wrong planet.
Wrong planet.
after a while of waiting, a speeder comes hurtling down the road, stopping, doors opening up, driver giving you a quiet nod. You can hear they have earbuds in and they're listening to their own music as you all climb in the back. Cleo, more animated and childlike and confused than usual, but responding to the rustling of the packets. And as Trevor gives the driver the coordinates that you found in the mercenaries' communicator, they speed off up, back towards the center of Midspace, and you start seeing the familiar sights of the slums, speeding by past the outskirts of downtown. Trevor, meanwhile, looking at the floor of the taxi, disassembling, reassembling his gun, looking down the sight, making sure everything's straight, checking the power cartridges multiple times.
Trevor, I think your gun is going to work.
Heck, it shouldn't have to. Boris should be safe with us.
Yes, well.
If I can't even keep Boris safe, then...
Well, I don't think it was ever on us to keep Boris safe. To be honest, he's a bit of a danger to us all.
Well, yes, all the same. He doesn't have a weapon, Z. I could have given him one of these at least.
And he wouldn't have taken it because it hasn't got any utility outside of being a weapon. Which is why it's so bloody ridiculous that he's left behind this multi-tool.
Heck, well, we've got to get it back to him, don't we, Z?
We will get it back to him, and... look, we'll put him on chores. Make him feel bloody stupid for being captured.
Right. Cleo, are you all right in there? Like,
Yeah,
can we get her back, Z? Like, is she going to be any good enough?
I gotta tamp it down.
I wouldn't trust this other thing
I just
anywhere near
got
explosives,
to-
and it's got me a little bit concerned that it's got its claws so close to so many of them.
You don't know, Eep.
Is that what we're going to call it now?
I mean it. When I say it, they talk. So I mean,
Yeah, I mean, just on that, Cleo, you will let me know if you decide you need some guidance back?
I might need help with the tamping because we are not underground.
Heck, Cleo!
It's
I mean,
back.
Eep, no! We have to keep some of these packets for
This one
later.
goes out to every cab driver that's ever had a bunch of people in the back, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Honestly, reminding me of far too many cab
The
drivers.
cab driver, every now and then, their eyes are sort of looking up at the mirror and then just straight back at the road.
the cab driver is driving like breathing heavy, like, "What the fuck is Eep?"
Hey guys,
Yeah.
What?
I mean, I've just interrupted the flow of the episode very suddenly. It sounds like some sort of advert.
You have. Yeah, I mean,
What are you-
you've
what are you
interrupted the
doing?
flow of the
What are you
episode.
doing?
What do you
Yeah,
want to do?
People recognize this sort of convention, don't they, from other podcasts where normally I'd be talking about some sort of sponsored product.
I guess.
This episode is sponsored by the Backwater Bastards.
Oh, yeah.
By us?
We did it.
Yeah, we sponsor
we
ourselves. We are just taking a moment to advertise ourselves.
Heck.
Now, because you already clearly listen.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
But I guess like this advert is like more of a go tell your friends about us.
Please do it.
If you got some people out there who've like been saying for months like, oh yeah, I know that sounds cool, I'll check it out. Go ask them again. Be like, wait.
Ask
you
them
check that out?
again, but in a
listen,
threatening
you listen
way.
You listen to the bus? Yeah, you do it. You have like
Open the packet of crisps and sit down with them
Do
while
it
they
for a
listen.
packet.
just crinkle it in front of their face, and you know they want it. You just gotta get them there.
Our friends don't care anymore, but your friends might.
They might. So anyway, back to the podcast.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Yeah, I'll reach out, dropping a packet of crisps into Cleo's lap, and then reaching past and putting a hand on Cleo's shoulder. Z's jellyfish body swimming down the arm, touching onto Cleo's body. And then I'm going to reach out. It's a 21. It's 21.
Okay, so rather easily, Z is able to peacefully, essentially put Eep to bed. Distracted by crisps, Cleo's sort of body like ravenously just demolishing yet another packet. As the Eep, as it is now known, I suppose, personality
I love it.
is tucked away back into that subconscious part of the brain where Cleo can finally take a breath with just one voice inside her
But
skull.
you can't tell because she stays demolishing the packet.
Yeah.
Because she gets to taste it properly now when she's in control.
Maybe. I was finishing that.
I'll like lean back and be like,
It's good to have everyone back. Trevor, it's fine. You can stop being worried that you're going to get mauled to death.
Right. Cleo, did you catch all of that? You know what's... You're up to speed?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I was here.
Well, good, because they've taken Boris.
Yeah, but...
And we cannot let that go unpunished.
Yeah, we didn't, did we? When we were... Did we... Anything?
Did you what, did we, like, kill something?
Or like... Yeah.
No.
Oh,
No, you were fine, Cleo.
That's what I thought.
No, Cleo, so far you have been fine. You've climbed a ladder, and it was,
I remember that. I knew that.
and you have got us on this trail. If it weren't for you, Cleo, we wouldn't even be where we are now.
Wow. Well, kiss my go to hell. We're in a taxi, and I mean, and I've had how many packets?
You've had about a half-dozen packet of hot shrimp so far.
Oh, it's the spicy ones. Oh, I'm gonna feel that. Maybe in a few minutes.
They've been getting spicier, yes.
Yeah. I like them like that way.
Yeah, you might have eaten a bit of the plastic too.
Yeah, but that comes out on the other end all in one piece. So really, it's fine. I'll find it quick.
why would you find it? Why would you need to find it?
Because if you turn them back in, you get a credit.
No, I don't want to know.
You turn them back in for a credit. It's called reusing.
It's around this time that you are coming out of downtown and into a new part of Midspace you have yet to visit.
Uptown.
Where there were these sort of endless almost corridors of buildings touching buildings, these flats and shops and pretend skyscrapers that are essentially just painted denominations between this endless corridor. Suddenly you start seeing separate houses buildings that stand on their own, manors, parks even. None of the parks are particularly green or particularly well maintained. It still looks like Midspace after all. There's graffiti everywhere, everything's been painted these garish colours. But you can tell that, at least at some point in time, this part of town must have been quite fine looking, like built perhaps with Terran aristocracy in mind even, all those years ago.
Damn it.
As you've entered Uptown.
Can I do a hacking roll to check the location that we're actually arriving at? You know, like doing a bit of a maps and figuring out where we're going to.
Sure thing. Like dig into
Went
the
on to nat 20!
natural 20. So you look at the location, you immediately see that it points to a single manor house. Digging into the info, you can see this manor house belongs to Princess Zuzu, but that doesn't necessarily mean a lot because most of them do. Mm-hmm. And that it has seemingly been unoccupied for a very long time. You also get schematics of the building, and it's a big house. It has 6 bedrooms, has multiple public areas.
Oh, I'm immediately sharing this with everyone.
Right, heck. That's the building, Z?
That's the building.
Right, there's 3 main entrances.
There are 3 main entrances, but Trevor, why the heck would anyone steal a Boris?
I don't know, but, you know, we've been all over the TV, haven't we?
Yeah, we've been all over the TV, but again, stealing a Boris?
Well, they don't. I don't think they quite understand who Boris is. It seemed like they all thought he was a lot more important than we do. No offense to Boris.
Now looking at these plans, if you were to steal a Boris, where in this building would you keep a Boris?
In a bag.
In the what?
In a bag.
The bag.
I'll put it.
Yeah, probably in a bag. Yes.
He's little. He's little and jangly.
Okay, right. So Boris is in a bag somewhere in this building.
Well, it depends. I mean, I would put him by the back door so you can sneak him out again if anybody attacks.
Oh, like us.
You don't want to fortify in the middle of the building, because if we surround them, how would they ever escape with their prize?
Wouldn't you lock him up in like a cabinet?
Well, I guess it depends what their plans are with him, but...
You think they're gonna do something with him?
Let's not think on the dark thoughts there, Cleo.
We're not far behind them. They haven't had time to do anything.
Let's arrive at the back then, and we'll make our approach from there. Taxi driver, can we please change the destination?
The driver sort of gives you like the sort of arch look and sort of taps on the map display that they're hovering off to one side of their windshield, where you can see they have been eavesdropping on your conversation. They've already updated their path.
Oh, there we go. Look, it's all going to be fine. We're going to find Boris. Boris will probably be, well, how to describe one who is so unique? He'll probably be...
Jangly.
What's that?
Jangly.
Jangly, yes, he'll probably be quite jangly.
I hope he still is. What if they took his jewelry?
Now, Boris may be easily swayed into corners and into new adventures.
Yeah.
But Boris will not take his jewelry off.
I hope not.
He'll be all right, Cleo. All right. We're just about there. We all got our weapons ready? I just noticed that neither of you have been checking that your weapons are working right, and
Well, that's because
I'm just
I
concerned
would
that...
smell if they were
It's
broken.
not just about us this time. It's Boris, and if we misfire...
Right, fair point.
And I'll check over my energy blades, fire them up once, and then check over the energy shields, fire them up at once as well.
I'm offended by that, so I'm going to shoot off a custom blaster round just to show that, of course, my shit works forever. So
Just inside the speeder or like out the window?
out the window, yes.
That's very polite. The driver's sort of nostrils flaring as they see Z firing up energy blades, you know, like narrowly missing, singeing the interior of the vehicle. Cleo just firing one off out the window.
Yeah, it's fine.
Before
it's fine.
skidding around.
I narrowly missed singeing.
I did that on purpose.
Exactly.
Skidding
Professionals.
around and parking up silently. Still a professional around the back.
Thank you, yes.
Of the manor house. As you arrive, you've seen this house. It's one of the bigger ones, but
Okay.
not one of the fancier ones.
No.
It's quite blocky, and it's been completely covered in graffiti. It's painted up all over the place. There's multiple wrecked bits of speeder in the front yard, and there is one starship just parked on the lawn out to the side of it.
Before we disembark.
How much is the journey?
The driver turns around slowly and then points once again to the little map display hovering over their shoulder that shows a price of 23 credits.
Wow, rude.
And how much is it to be able to plug into your system here?
Can I charge my phone?
I want to hack it so that this ride, hopefully if I succeed on my hacking roll, I want to be able to delete this ride that has ever happened. You know?
Interesting.
The driver gives you a weary look. You better not break anything. And then taps the console, the price leaping up to 232 credits.
Oh shit! Okay, it's quite a lot more. Look towards Cleo and Trevor.
Well, what? 200 credits just to delete some file? I mean, actually, now that I think about that, I'd know it'd be a pretty high price to let you mess with my communicators, eh?
Trevor, I don't want anyone else knowing that we're here because Boris has been stolen.
I guess so. I mean, who's looking at these logs anyway?
Well, we didn't realize anyone was looking at our other logs until recently.
All right, fair point. I mean, I'm not the one ponying up the cash anyway. You do what you like.
What do you think, Cleo?
Well... Hold on, I'm looking to see how much money I got.
We've got thousands. We're still
and
flush
that's
with
in
cash.
our shared account. On my own person, I still have like 915.
I've got 42,000 credits.
Oh my god,
So,
why would we even
it's
think about
probably
it? Cleo, you know
many.
what? Beep boop bop.
I mean, you would have spent a bunch of that on your home repairs and the doors and things. I haven't really itemized all that, but
But we've still got more than $1,000.
I mean, you got to say it was like 10 grand or
Oh
something.
my god,
didn't
yeah,
you?
spend
like,
it.
say 10 grand,
Blow that cash, DJ.
All right, then I look over, I reach over a hand and start hacking. It's a 12. So it's not a great roll, but it's a 12.
So Z has to take his time. Getting in there as the driver sort of watches in a huff, like just looking over Z as Z gets in there.
It takes longer than I want it to.
Z doesn't come off looking like the consummate professional he usually does, but he does manage to get in there, delete all the files, delete all the sat-nav details, delete any trace whatsoever of this journey. He discovers that there's actually a single camera that points at the passengers, deleting all the footage of your journey, the three of you. And finally, having wiped it completely clean, the driver holds out a hand expectantly for credits.
Yeah, I pay the credits.
Does he have any food?
And we tip.
Oh, okay.
That's nice. You still tip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because,
Hey,
Pay your hacking drivers.
pay your hacking drivers.
I was about to steal his fucking lunch. Oh my god. Okay, anyway. I snapped out. I snapped the fuck out of it. I saw you
right now.
tip and I went, stop it, you idiot.
Open your emergency food pouch instead. Like, I got stuff.
Eat a Snickers. You know what I mean? Like, don't let this happen to people that you love. Instead of what I was about to do, I'm gonna hold out my communicator arm. And you know that thing you used to do with Blackberries or whatever, where you used to be able to tap to like get, you tap the Blackberries to like get your drug dealer's phone number?
Yeah.
We're doing that because this is our guy.
This is our guy now. Yeah.
It's like partially a threat and partially like we're gonna need a ride home.
It's also partially like fucking cheer to you, my
Exactly, because it's like you're obviously down as hell.
You're clearly down for coolness.
So
The driver gives like a sigh and then pulls up their own communicator, which is another wrist-mounted thing, but they're not wearing it. They sort of pick it up off the dash
Too cool.
and tap it to Cleo's one. A little sync
yes,
as details are exchanged. It's like,
yes.
the price will be the same if you want to scrub it clean. Just so you know,
Cleo shrugs and walks away.
I'm not cheap.
Wow. Okay. It's just like,
None of us are cheap, darling.
well, I mean, if you met me, pack it.
So as the three of you climb out the back of the speeder, the door closing
Feeling a bit skint.
and silently vanishing off around the street again, driving very fast but very quietly. It is definitely like a sweet custom ride, at least. You're all standing around the back of this manor house. You can see there's a fence around this manor. Kind of low at the front, but around the back where you are, it is taller and kind of hard to vault. There's a gate built into it, but the gate does seem to be locked up. And you can see just over the fence the top of a large starship parked in the garden.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so, here we are. Boris is somewhere beyond this wall.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we gotta get through that door.
What the heck are we waiting for then? They might be hurting him in there.
All right.
Well, what we're waiting for, Trevor, is for the perfect disguise. Now, if you're going to save a Boris, you must think like a Boris.
Yeah.
Now, what does Boris love more than anything?
Strange, old devices?
All right, there we go. We are an antiques dealer showing up to show our wares.
I don't think Boris is going to be the one answering the door, see?
We need to be in the zone.
Okay. I rode the train here, and,
Here to deliver strange, weird artifacts from a time long gone.
I have multiple tools. Each one does a different job.
Maybe I've fucking taken it in a fucking dumb direction.
No, I kind of
sorry.
dig it. I kind of dig it.
It's confusing, but it feels quite Z. To have this sort of esoteric, like, get in the zone kind of moment.
All right,
But you know that it's like a safe house for like the people that have
We have to blast, don't we?
We're here to sell weird artifacts.
But they know us. We're famous now. We've ruined ourselves. We can't be stealthy in Midspace anymore.
Okay, I will get out of my body and attach myself to
A stranger.
Trevor's
A stranger.
neck.
No, they know Trevor.
No, Trevor's the most unpopular one. They know Cleo. They know
Okay.
Dr. Z. They know Boris. Not many people know Trevor.
Are you leaving your body out here outside of fucking enemy
I'm
safe?
going to leave my body out here with Cleo.
Trevor is dressed different than everyone's seen him as well because he's wearing his power armor.
There we go. This is what we're
Okay,
doing.
Cleo is
I'm
going to pick up your
leaving-
body and go stand in a corner and just hold it.
Exactly.
Just waiting for my mom. Just waiting for my mom to come out of this shop.
Cleo, please look after the honey boy. Trevor, I require your neck.
What do you mean, my neck?
I thought you'd never
I'm
ask.
going to require a ride to hang out on your neck for a little bit while you walk in there, carry me through, and then I'll jump on someone and take over their neck, or body, or whatever they have.
Just to be clear, you're just riding. You're not taking over or...
I do not want for one moment to connect my perfect mind with you.
Well, good, the feeling is absolutely mutual, see?
There we go. All right, now this
Right,
brings
okay,
me more pain than it brings you discomfort. All right.
Okay, but... Oh, God.
Cleo, it's horrible. Oh,
He's a
not
lot
clean.
more wet.
Oh,
He's a
no,
lot
he's
more
what
wet than I thought he'd be.
He's.
It's
That's
just,
what I thought. I could smell him. I'm sorry, Trevor, but I do have a key.
What are you talking about? Cleo, what are you saying? It's the other way round. It's so... Oh,
Okay, just...
Yeah.
Oh, stop moving. This
Yeah.
really
I
tickles.
can't help but move because you're so hairy. Why is your neck this hairy? What?
It's just how we come.
Right, okay.
Heck. Okay. This is a new level of intimacy I didn't think we'd be reaching today,
Well,
see?
we're not going to stick with this for long. Let's get in there and save Boris. How's that going?
The gun's working. I've checked it 100 times. I'm gonna check it one more time. All right.
Okay. Cleo,
Yeah.
once we get in there, we'll open the door, and then heck, I guess, Cleo, you do what you do best.
Oh, okay.
All right. So do I just ring the bell?
Wait, Trevor. You are an exotic antique salesman.
Right. What am I selling? Okay.
Exotic antiques.
Exactly. Okay. That's fine. I can do that. As Trevor creeps around to the back gate.
I like it.
Sort of like tapping away on the terminal to try and find the doorbell before finally pressing on the screen. A little ding ding ringing. And then there's like as the intercom comes in, it's like,
Who is this?
Yes, I am a traveling antiques salesman. I have some great deals for you.
We're not buying anything.
Grand antiques from a time long antiquated.
Grand antiques from a time long and antiquated.
We're not buying anything. Just go away.
Please, you're gonna want to see these antiques. Please, just at least come out and have a look at the antiques that I've got here for you. There's just like a sort of a click. Trevor stands there for a little while. So I told you, Z, this isn't gonna work. They're not idiots.
Trevor, they are Terrans. Terrans love old Terran shit. They're going to come out. They're going to want to know what you have.
And then there's a little beep as the door, the gate starts sliding open.
I love that we got the fucking the call on Terrans at the moment. You know, Boris is the most extreme of them, but I feel like Harry really let it be known that Terrans love old shit.
It's true. And they're stupid.
Yeah, exactly. They're dumb.
And as the gate slides open, someone is revealed, starting by their boots, which are very shiny indeed and have multiple gold buckles upon them. Then sliding up to what look like a pair of red jodhpurs.
Oh, I fucking hate that website. Me and my fucking redpants.com. Have you seen that?
No,
Like,
what is that?
my redpants.com. It's just a website filled with dudes who just fucking take selfies or like holiday
Wearing red
photos
pants.
of them wearing red pants. And like, trust me, if you know one person who wears red pants, they're all the same.
Okay.
They're all the same
This
type of
is
guy.
a person who wears red pants.
Dick has red
Fucking
pants, and
hell.
I had red pants once.
Yep.
They don't fit anymore, so I guess I'm a better person.
Are you known as the guy with red pants?
I don't have any red pants. I've got purple pants.
Tay's outed herself as a red pant wearing type
It
of
was a long
guy.
time ago.
The gate sliding further up, revealing those red pants. Revealing,
You're fine, Tay. You're free. You're free of it.
Yeah, because I'm too
revealing
fat to
a
wear 'em
rather,
now.
rather delicate and old-fashioned but very expensive-looking energy blade, just dangling at the waist, and then a series of black leather belts.
Whoa.
Then going up to a red jacket as well. And finally, the gate opens all the way up and you see a rather young, dashing Terran
Hot
who's
Earth,
leaning
baby.
against the console on the
Fuck.
gate, holding a blaster rifle with just one hand up in the air.
Trevor, you met your match.
And you see sort of standing just behind in this back garden, two more mercenaries, much like the one that you paralyzed earlier. And they are standing there. They have their weapons trained on Trevor. So, what sort of antiquities exactly are you selling, sir? Let me just, and Trevor starts reaching about inside his power armor, trying to pretend to be going for something. I've got it right here somewhere. Sort of nervously looking at all the guns that are pointed right at him, realizing all of a sudden how poorly thought out this plan may have been.
It's not poorly thought out.
Hand out anything, I will slide along your arm while you do it.
Oh, so you're gonna love this piece. And Trevor pulls what appears to be just some sort of electro comb from an inside pocket and holds it out to the confused Terran, who, so looking at it, reaches out with their one free hand to take the comb. And for the briefest moment, their hands are so close that Dr. Z could strike. But he must make a dexterity roll.
Dexterity? What dexterity? Okay.
You're gonna have to jump.
Oh my god.
Is there any way I can make it sweeter?
No advantage. Haha.
I mean, it's a normal roll for dexterity for me.
Yeah.
So it's like it's no advantage or disadvantage.
I mean, he's close though, right?
Yeah, he's close. I mean, I'm just gonna jump across.
Okay.
Okay, fuck. Here we go for Boris. 17.
Oh,
Oh, I'm so nervous.
And as Trevor extends the hand, as this red pants wearing Terran extends their hand, Z
Fucking red pants wearing Terran.
creeps down Trevor's neck.
That's what the website's called. It's called lookatmyfuckingredpants.com.
Down his arm, and then launches silently and horrifyingly onto this Terran's hand. The Terran sort of like looks down, taking a step back, like in horror and confusion as a small alien mass attaches itself to him.
And then I do a hacking and a telepathy at the same time.
Yep, that's your mind hack.
23 plus 10. So 33.
Bada boom. That becomes a 15.
Oh boy.
Oh, 15. Okay.
Which is definitely good enough in this situation. The Terran is like reaching down with their rifle, trying to use it to scoop Z off their hand, not really knowing what's just happened before their eyes flicker and Z takes full control.
This is a perfect item. I've been looking for something just like this for my collection. I should take you down into the deeper sanctum. Please follow me, honored guests.
Trevor gives a wink to Z on the Terran as the mercenaries look a little bit confused but lift their guns back off.
And you know what? This place was a bit stuffy. Let's leave this door open. Get some fresh air in here.
I like it.
Should we stand guard then?
I would prefer to have my most trusted guards guarding me and this newfound glorious artifact.
I mean, you're the boss. Okay. All right then.
So Trevor struts in behind this mind-controlled Terran. The mercenaries, looking a bit confused, leave the gate open as all of you make your way to the back door of the manor house. The door is wide open at the moment.
Yes.
And as you walk in there, you can see off to one side there is a large starship, one that is definitely capable of inter-system travel, equipped with a warp drive, and it has its ramp down and is open and is humming, the engine running.
Please, with me, we'll talk about this on the bridge.
Do you want us to load the boy in then?
Where do we have him currently?
Well, he's in the third bedroom along, like you said.
Well then, he'll be fine in the third bedroom along, like we said. We'll go to the bridge.
All right. I'll call that in then. Yeah, Wills. Yeah, you just keep an eye on the package. We're going with the boss on board the ship. There's another precious artifact at play. Yep, all right. Cool. See ya.
And so, not entirely knowing where you're going, but now knowing exactly where Boris is and that he's being guarded, you head on board the ship. Meanwhile, outside the gate, Cleo has been lingering near, hearing exactly what's going on.
Yes.
The third bedroom along, the gate left open.
Well, I'm holding the honey boy and I'm bringing it with me because it's expensive.
Oh shit, yeah, you do have the honey boy.
Just drag it.
It's expensive.
I imagine it's all sort of like floppy and like weird.
I'm pretty strong.
You are strong.
And like if I have to do anything, I'll set it down for a bit. Could I wear it?
You don't really know how to pilot it. It's not really big enough either.
Just thought I would check.
Well, I love the thought.
Because I was like,
I mean, it's big enough. It's big enough to kind of envelop you inside of, but not enough, work as.
Like I definitely wouldn't fit in like the mechanical bits for sure. It's like if you're carrying somebody's jacket.
Yeah,
it's like.
Well, you could just sort of drape it, like a.
Wait. We've talked about this. I can't believe I forgot. It's fine because I'm back. I'm back in my mind. And you know what? I don't have to carry shit because I magnetize weapons and tools to myself all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm just going to magnet this shit to my back.
You can do that. I mean, it is still going to like weigh you down and make you way less
That's life, baby.
Of getting through things and doing shit. But
that's life, baby. I'm weighed down every day by different shit. This is just another thing. So I'm going to magnet this thing to my back and I'm coming in. I'm coming in because I heard everything.
So as Z in this red pants wearing Terran, along with Trevor and the two mercenaries, climb aboard the ship, Cleo steps in through the back gate.
Here I am. Okay, so I know where Boris is.
Third bedroom along.
Yeah. I'm headed there.
Alrighty, so Cleo storming along, the honey boy strapped onto her back, ducking to get in through that back door. It's what would have been a fine, opulent hallway, but it is dirty and in utter disrepair. There's one door on the right that's come right off its hinges. There's another door that's wide open, and inside there seems to be stacks and stacks of some sort of crates. And then there's a third door, which is closed.
Okay, I am looking around. I'm gonna sniff the air. We're gonna do that thing bears do where they open their mouth and like taste the breeze.
Ooh.
You know, hands up.
It smells very dirty in here. There's definitely the smell of just dirt and spilt booze, like maybe someone threw a party in here not so long ago. And just the faintest hint of Boris.
The ears swivel. The fur on the back of Cleo's neck pricks up. She's found him. Surely, he is behind this door. I'm gonna try it. I'm trying the door.
All right, you're just gonna like throw it open or
No.
open it slowly?
No,
or?
I'm just opening it regular.
I mean, I guess like you're always throwing open doors when you push a button and they open anyway, aren't you?
I was like, how does this door work? It's surely not the doorknob I'm imagining.
It's like most of the doors in this world. Yeah, you
This
tap
is
the
a
thing,
button
it goes,
situation. Okay, I'm doing
it's
the button.
It's a Star Wars. It's a Star Wars door.
Star door. I'm doing the button.
The door slides open, and Cleo is confronted with the sight of Boris, wearing only a pair of tighty whities, trying to struggle into a pair of red pants.
Boris?
Oh, Cleo! Cleo! You please help me get into this.
What are you doing in here?
We
gotta get out of here.
Yes, well, I can't go out in my underpants though, Cleo.
Well, the heck damn it, you can't. You've been taken.
Yes, I know that, but they're taking my clothes and I gotta put these ones on.
Whose clothes are that?
Well, I guess they're mine, but they're not the ones that I would like to wear.
What do you mean you guess they're yours? Why would your stuff be here?
Well, I think they brought them from home, Cleo.
Your home?
My old home.
Boris.
I don't want to go, Cleo. If you're here, then we can go back to the train station and forget about this.
Boris, do you know them?
Well, I don't really know any of them, no, but I think that they did say that my daddy sent them.
What?
I'm gonna die. I see something in my mind. And I just... I can't believe this. Your daddy? Boris, you got a daddy?
What? Yes.
But we're the bastards.
But I don't want to go back to New Terra, Cleo.
Well, grab your shit. We are getting the heck out.
Okay, but they're very tight pants.
Oh, hold on, I'll just help. Just get into. This is not the first time we've had to do this.
Okay. All right. I'll just put on the jacket, I think. I don't need the shirt. It's ridiculous.
As Boris sort of pulls a red jacket on, just doing up one button at the bottom.
What does it look? What does it look like? Is there a logo on it?
There's no logo. It's just some ridiculous finery.
Oh my god!
The same sort of red jodhpurs and suit jacket that the other Terran you saw was wearing. The one that Z has now taken control over.
Is Boris like a prince?
Fuck.
I mean, a little bit.
Oh, Dick! Dick! Boris's dad is probably like freaking the emperor or something crazy.
Yeah.
Like not.
Some
it can't
duke
be
somewhere.
the emperor because Boris. Wait.
Oh fuck.
It could be because Boris wasn't. Wait.
I mean, Boris has been involved with Emperor stuff, so you know.
He would have said. He would have said.
Or-
Oh my god. I'm just...
He's talked about the Emperor in a very detached sort of way.
So he's like a duke of somewhere, or like a...
I'm just casing this room and throwing shit into the honey boy. I'm just throwing shit into the honey boy on my back.
So it is a dilapidated bedroom. There's a lot of empty, like, booze bottles on the ground. There's a case that's just full of ridiculous finery that clearly Boris has been given to wear. Couldn't possibly show up in New Terra wearing those Backwater Bastards rags.
Oh my freaking God.
Oh, fuck. And it was because he went on TV being famous from the Backwater Bastards.
They worked
that they
out
knew
where he
was, and then they came and stole him back.
EBDB. This is fucking great. Boris is the Queesatch Hatterach.
Yeah.
As Boris is getting himself into the finery, which does actually fit him very well, and suddenly you see Boris in a very different silhouette.
Oh,
he cuts a different figure. His posture seems to improve as soon as he's wearing these fine clothes. You realize that tousled blonde hair, just like a silly, baffled, aristocratic charm as opposed to
what you are doing is despicable. EBDB! Listen. Oh my God.
But, yeah.
So as Boris is getting dressed, as Cleo is scouting the room and grabbing a few of the shiny-looking belt buckles and so on from all of Boris's outfits, no point in taking the whole case, but like, we take the good stuff at least.
We're taking what we can fucking carry, which is all of it.
You hear footsteps in the hallway, and the final mercenary comes around the door, wide-eyed, staring at Cleo, pulling out a gun, pointing it directly at her as Boris is like, wait! But meanwhile, in the starship out back, Dr. Z has completely dominated the mind of this one Terran.
Oh, yes, baby.
Enters into the starship. I assume sort of just walking as though you own the place, like right up to the bridge.
Yeah. I mean, like, for this to work, completely inheriting all Terran kind of dominance, and keeping a close eye on Trevor, making sure that we keep in step.
Trevor trotting along just behind, wearily looking at the two mercenaries, but the mercenaries have really sort of lowered their weapons because their boss doesn't seem to see Trevor as any sort of threat. And you get the impression, well, I mean, you could even tell just from the surface thoughts of the brain that you are now occupying that these are local mercenaries, that this Terran came on their own to Midspace and hired help to get the job done.
All right. So I'm the head guard at the moment.
Well, you are the one Terran sort of on this mission, and then there's they have hired these local mercs.
Oh my God.
Welcome. Let's find ourselves a comfortable spot. Please, everyone, put down your arms.
The mercenaries looking confused and like laying their blaster rifles down on various chairs in the bridge.
Right, boss, but did you want us to load up the cargo now? Because you really only did book us for the day, and time's heading on. I'm sure you want to be back off to New Terra soon, or wherever it is you're going. Not that we know.
That's right. I did book you for just the day. Let's call it done now. Thank you very much for your service. I will be in touch.
All right then. I'll just tell Wills then.
Pulls up the walkie-talkie, opening it up like,
Wills. It's not replying. Yeah, we better go check on the cargo.
I'm sure it will be fine.
Okay, well, I'm not leaving without my brother.
When I see them, I'll send them your way.
Right, this is getting weird. Right, then
and they make a lunge for their rifle.
EBDB.
So as the mercenary runs for their gun, Trevor, who's had his gun at the ready, at the moment he realized Boris was in trouble, quick draws, holding it and pointing it, perfect aim, dead between the eyes of the mercenary. Right, hold it, stay still. You two, I'll shoot. Nobody move. We just want to get Boris and get out of here. Isn't that right, Z?
And I'll move the jelly over the face of the inhabited person And with the calm voice that they've heard the whole time. Yes, that's right. I wouldn't want to have to inhabit someone else.
Heck, okay. Heck, alright. Sorry, so, that offer to leave, is that still,
Trevor?
Would you tell me, Z? Are they in on it? Have they done anything to him?
Well, they haven't, have they? But, like, it's wary because you said that there's a brother involved, so it's like...
Well, the mercenary's brother is the mercenary that's about to fight Cleo.
I know, but, like, they're not going to just leave their brother behind. They're going to want to come back and, like, get their brother. It's just all wait here. I'm sure they'll be along shortly.
You heard the jelly. Just sit yourselves down in these seats over here, I think, far away from the weapons. We'll sort this all out. Neither of you move. And don't bother saying anything. So while all this is happening, there's been a blinking on the console at the front of the ship. It blinks. It's an annoying blink. And then eventually, when Z does sort of glance in that direction, you can see that the blinking says, "Call incoming."
Great.
Oh, fuck. What the bloody heck do we take this call or what?
Well, that's what we normally do, isn't it? Let's just see who it is.
All right, one moment. I'm going to slide back into the neck of the person that I'm inhabiting and accept the call.
And a hologram sort of pops up. A crisp, clean hologram, because this is quite a nice ship. I might not have mentioned, but it's a particularly luxe starship. There's a lot of red carpeting, of gold trim.
Hey, cool. That's fine.
And a lot of Terran oddities, you know. There's even, like, framed pictures on some of the walls in the hallways that led you here.
Oh.
So this projector is very crisp and full color. As you see, a gentleman wearing a, essentially like a smoking jacket. Again, in the same red with the gold trim, lounging on a big egg-like chair, holding a pipe in one hand, smacking upon it. An older gentleman, looking to be sort of around late 60s, early 70s, with tousled grey hair that may well have once been a pale blonde, and a bewildered expression, although a manicured little moustache.
Oh, I love it.
Looking for all the world like an older Boris.
Wonder what he's got pierced.
So then, do you have my son? Have you found little Borithalion?
Is that where you want to end it?
That's where I want to end it.
Oh my
EBDB.
fucking days. Borithalion. That's so good.
Daddy's home.
Borithalion Hazelphiliums III.
Oh my god, Dick.
Oh.
I've got to put that in here, so that's we got that for posterity.
Oh my god.
Borithalion.
Borithalion.
Hazelphiliums III.
That's fucking. That is it. Borithalion.
That is so good.
I mean, because the template was set with Herodotus Mendelroth.
Yeah.
You know,
I can't believe this.
He was a third as well.
Third sons.
So this is the generation of thirds.
That's who gets it.
Oh, man,
That's
that
who
is so
does it
good.
to us the worst, man. We fall for those.
I mean, like
ones.
Boris Jr. like wants to live his father's footsteps, but Boris the Third, no.
Yeah. Oh man, that was so cool. Man, that's so fucking cool. Love it.
Boris's lisp makes him sound like sort of you get this sort of like
You get the
inbred
royalness,
aristocracy
then it
kind
makes
of
sense.
thing.
Yeah.
Got that soft, underformed palate.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, I
days.
just need to ask you, how long was this in you?
Oh yeah.
How long?
Oh, how
long
long?
have you been hiding from us that Boris was? How long, Dick?
Okay, so Boris being a black sheep of the family aristocrat has sort of been tugging at the seams of his character from day one.
Oh my days.
But this storyline, all of our characters we've got a bit of a history on. Aside from Boris is a little bit of a blank slate in terms of backstory. It's like, well, we're nowhere near going to New Terra. So how do we bring New Terra to us?
Yeah. Well, heck.
My God.
I mean, you just I didn't see it coming. I thought that this was
I really didn't.
The captain. I thought that this was the captain trying to get at the bastards by taking something that she knew that we loved. And so I was coming in here thinking, I'm gonna fucking energy blade this, energy blade that. It's gonna be bap, bap, bap. And then wow.
I thought they just took Boris because they knew we liked him so much.
Like when you said it was Terrans, I was like, this is definitely the captain. This is the captain. This is the captain. And then, wow, Boris. He's the heir to something.
I can't believe this. I can't believe Boris.
I like as well, like this, the story, like it's like, oh, you guys are all famous now, so like people will have suddenly worked out where Boris is.
Yeah.
Like, the idea that they've been looking for him all this time. It's like, where the hell is my son? You will bring him back right now. Do not rest until you find him.
Boriselian.
So cute. Boris
Frick.
Hasselfanamus the third.
Hasselfanamus.
So cute.
This is devastating.
Barathelion Hasselfilliams the
This
third.
is devastating. Also, I'm like really about it.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
both
you
devastating.
see Boris put on the fancy clothes, which he technically does own.
Boris
They are
is just
his.
like, when you were like, I think they brought it from home, I was like, stop the train.
Yeah.
Stop the train. Please. Ah.
So what was he doing working at the airport? Was
He's
he
a
like way higher
runaway.
up than with? Because he was just doing the fucking
yeah, he's just doing so he didn't need to work at all. He's doing a shitty
What
job.
if he had escaped, like, and that was him being like, I'm gonna be a real person and like have a job, and that was him when somebody like just jets
Exactly, like gonna go like I'm gonna rent a flat. I'm gonna get a job. I want to live like common
and hide
people.
from my shitty family.
yeah.
And it probably worked for a while until it didn't.
Because they would have just offered him money every now and then, checked in on him, but like, oh, fine, well he's right there. If we need him, if we want him, he's here on the planet.
Yeah.
That's fine. He can do his thing. It's just a phase. He'll move back in home soon enough. And then he vanished. And like literally flew off world with some random fucking space pirates.
Invented the butter knife, reinvented fucking starship combat like on the fly. Yeah. Wow.
And then we plucked him from.
And now he's a fashion icon across Midspace.
Jesus Christ, what have we done? What's going to happen to us? What if the dad becomes our patron?
Oh, he might become our enemy.
Okay, that's something that could happen.
I mean, he has literally like sent armed people to bring him back. So there's a certain amount of violence to this. Like it is like, enough's enough. Boris is coming home whether he wants to or not kind of
Well, heck, without
attitude
getting
to it,
too deeper into it, I need to ask the question, was there anything in this episode, Dickie, that you didn't get to touch on that you wish you did get to, or was there some good stuff?
Well, I had multiple ways this might pan out, especially like the reveal of who Boris is. I did think I would get to reveal his full name to you guys in story, which I didn't get to do.
Oh, okay.
But I loved having the moment to like showcase a little bit of Boris's dad. I thought that I wasn't expecting to do that, but I got to the point like, okay, I got to drop a nice little cliffhanger and say the name. And
I must say, it has been quite fun to be able to see Taylor. You'd fucking knocked out 2 characters there so quick and so easy. That was amazing.
I did not expect.
You didn't expect
us to
Packet?
do that today.
The packet.
Eep.
Eep.
Eep is amazing.
Eep is fucking in there.
What do you reckon? 3 E's and a P? Eep?
Yeah. EEP. EBDP.
EBDP.
It's short for EBDP.
Because this has always been the sort of notion that there was going to be some sort of Cleo talking to the thing in there at some point. Like as soon as she got the orb from the replicant, we were like, okay, that's going to be a thing that happens at some point. But I thought today was going to be mainly, we got to save Boris. I love that we've sort of got this extra B plot now of Cleo happening there too. Because, I mean, Eep's going to fucking steal the show every now and then, I feel like.
Yeah.
EBDB.
We've got a legitimate Jekyll Hyde thing.
That was so incredible. I fucking loved it. And heck, that was really good.
That was fun. That was a good one. Frick.
So, thank you everybody for listening yet again.
Yes.
Once again.
We do it because we hope that you will. So you've matched our expectations and exceeded our dreams.
Yes, I mean, it still blows our little weird minds that anyone out there listens to this adventure, but we see the numbers and we see you listening, and it is fucking incredible and amazing. And if you want to talk to us, then you are welcome to join us on our Discord, which is in the show notes. We're in there every day chatting away while we try to ignore our daily work grind.
Indeed.
Taylor has the Cleo's meme pit.
I do.
Dr. Z has the computer room. And Dick has the rule chat and character sheet discussion. So you can come and join all of us there in our Discord in the show notes.
We hope to see you, or not. You know, if you just want to silently listen, like a little deviant, just sort of sitting in the corner there. Like,
I see you there.
Oh yeah,
You're not alone.
In, just
there are many other deviants there that never show their true intentions, and we love them just as much as the loud ones.
Sneaky,
maybe more. Just kidding.
So, I guess we made it. I guess we managed to make an episode again.
Looks like we made it.
Oh yeah.
So, there's only one thing left to say.
EBDB.
What's that?
EBDB. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Tune in next time for another edge of your seat adventure in space with the Backwater Bastards.
If you enjoy listening, but also have eyes, check out our Instagram, where we post drawings, illustrations, character art from our adventures. Backwater_Bastards. Check out our Instagram on Instagram.
It really... Are you still there? It smells really bad under here, and... Oh... Please just let me go.
No.